Mega is an improvised satire from the staff of a fictional megachurch.
We are here, the Lord, we are here, and we're ready to podcast.
Hiya, I'm Hallie Labont, and I'm not Hallie Labont. I'm going to be Holly today. I'm going to be myself. I'm here with you. I'm calling a family meeting. We got to have some real talk, everybody. I'm going to give you time to grab your coffee, grab your water, whatever. I've got Greg here.
What's up, everyone? What if I really did have an Australian accent? Or what if this is the first time you're finding out that I don't? I am going to get serious, though. I'm going to get in my youth pastor power squat at the edge of the stage. I'm going to look each of you in the eye.
That's
So I've got a really important message for you. Mega, the podcast, has had over 350 episodes.
Ooh, we love making it. We love the community it has created. And, you know, honestly, we love being a unique voice in a world where, if you ask me, independent, thoughtful satire and joyful, silly comedy is about as important as it's ever been as we face down the absurd and dark forces that come crashing down on us every day.
And Mega, the podcast, is at a crossroads. And that is a place traditionally where the devil makes deals. And so we're here to making a deal with you.
Here's the deal.
Mega is growing, struggling, changing, all of the things. I don't think that we're struggling in the comedy. I think we have a lot more to say. And I think there's a lot more gas in that tank, especially right now. We're talking just the dollars and cents of a podcast, honey.
Ugh, yeah, we have to talk about this. I hate it. But also, I just realized, Greg, you made it sound like Mega is hitting puberty. You're like, it's a struggling, hard time. It's an inevitable time.
You're going to find that there's going to be a lot of really awesome changes that you're confused about.
Okay, no.
You need to ignore them.
Sorry, I'm avoiding this. It's hard for me to talk about money, but okay. So here's the money talk. There are a number of reasons why we have to talk about this with you. Ad revenue is down over 40% from this time last year, blah, 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 you know, but like notice how you haven't heard like a Butcher Box ad in months. That's because, I don't know, the meat is off the bone.
And Patreon, which we used to kind of be our bread and butter, has announced, Apple is now taking 30% of membership fees when you sign up through iOS. 30%. That's crazy to a small podcast like ours. And you might not know this, but our industry in LA has been in kind of a death spiral because of, starting with pandemics. Then we had 2 strikes, then production slowdown and wildfires, blah, blah, yada, yada. You've heard it. But,
you said pandemics. Like it's just felt like we've had multiple pandemics. Okay. So here's the thing. We put as much time and effort into the podcast as we ever have. And I look at the last month of episodes like Paula Poundstone, the live streams, Stepmom, Big Bum, Head and Dryer. Not bad, right? This is part of why we're calling the family meeting. Like, we want to keep the quality of what we're doing really high. So I sat down to write out what I believe the mission of Mega to be. And I don't think I've articulated it in a long time.
I haven't heard it, and I'm on the podcast.
But honestly, it kind of made my little heart swell a bit because do you know our mission, dear listener? Do you know? I want to share it with you. And forgive me in advance if it sounds highfalutin, but I mean every word of this sincerely. Okay, so coming up in comedy, I learned that satire is one of our most powerful tools to help understand the society in which we live, right? It reveals our values. It reveals our power structures. It gives us effective insight into the collective psyche of groups. And it's entertaining. And that is why we make Mega, to make you laugh. Yes. But also to draw attention to systems of domination and control. And it might sound lofty, but we're here not just to call out biblical illiteracy and the marketplace of Christian nationalism, but also to help you make sense of the current moment, as we ourselves do in real time with you, and to defend against manipulation in the future. So how does that sound to you?
That sounds really good, to be honest. I have always wondered what our mission was, and you just articulated it perfectly.
Wait, I wasn't asking how does it sound to you. I was asking them how it sounds to that.
Put it on a t-shirt for me. There's this other idea that keeps rattling around in my head, and I just wanted to bring it up because I remember reading a blog a long time ago. This might have even been early blog internet days, that if you could create a community of 1,000 supporters as an artist, as a creator, that pay you for your art, 1,000 true fans, you can make a living. And that is always really stuck in my head. And we keep saying, I think we have 1,000 true fans, right? I mean, we've given Mega away for free for literally hundreds of episodes and millions of downloads. We've met hundreds of you in real life. And I think we do have 1,000 true fans. And strangely, we've only had a fraction of people ever pony up to the Patreon. And maybe that's just because Patreon's a little clunky. It's not really a podcast platform all the way. But boy, have we come upon a solution for you.
Yeah, because honestly, we don't beat the drum a lot for your support. We mentioned sometimes at the end of the show, we give little hints about it in the live stream, because I think we've always just kept thinking like, you know what, let's be just relaxed about it. And if people like Mega, they'll support us on Patreon, that'll be great.
But we can't be chill anymore. We have to ask. And before we do the big ask, here's the big change. We are shutting down the Patreon after much searching for what platform is best, especially for a small operation like ours, yep. Mom and pop, where there's no kid. We are moving to Supercast. Supercast is really great. It's elegant. It's so groovy and easy to use. We will get more. And you will get more.
Yeah, you're going to get a way better experience. Like, it's plug and play into anywhere that you normally listen. And it's going to make your life and ours so much better. It's like a little network. Like, we'll put Mega on there. We'll put an AMA podcast on there. We'll put our other audio projects on there, like The Rise and Fall of Twin Hills, stuff like that. It's so much better. I can't wait for you to see it. And it's going to be so affordable. Because we're cheeky, we decided to make our membership $6.66. And it'll just be $6 a month if you sign up for the year. That's it.
You can kind of compare it, honestly, to Apple Premium or something like that. But rather than, again, Apple taking 30% of our earnings, it's just, you click a button, you put it in your podcast player, and you get all our great stuff. And if you're a Patreon member already, you can just migrate your account over there in the email that we send you. And, we know this is not for everyone. We will always have some version of Mega for free. But here's the thing. If you have listened for years, if you're one of our 1,000 true fans who can get the satisfaction of supporting a small indie podcast that is doing the Lord's work, just like Holly said before, we are on bended knee asking you to come and support the podcast on Supercast.
Okay, we did it. Great family meeting, everybody. Thanks for coming in here. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your attention. Here's all we need you to do. It's easy. Go to mega.supercast.com and give it a try. That's mega.supercast.com. And the link is also in the show notes, right?
That's right. Thanks, y'all. We can't do it without you. Truly.
Thank you. Love you.